Morning, morning, morning. Hello, maternity assessment midwife.
Every minute of every hour.
Is this what they call active labour?
Of every day.
We keep calm and eat cake.
A baby is born in Britain.
I want him out now.
I can't do this anymore.
Is baby's head out yet?
I am your big brother.
We filmed around the clock.
Shall I get the midwife?
Help is out.
In a busy maternity hospital. To find out what it really feels like.
Come on, push, push, push.
To bring new life into the world.
Something's happening down there.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
Baby's head's out. You have got it.
Is it coming?
Happy birthday, little man.
Capturing new lives beginning. And others changing forever.
So proud of you both.
Gorgeous little daughter.
There's been a lot of babies just popping out today.
We love it. We wish they all just popped out.
Oh, yeah.
Bradley. Hello. Hi.
You've got to watch the floor because we're just going to the We met in Butlins in about 2003. I was working behind the bar and the red coat Bren walked into the bar that we were working in and he was...
Fit.
Quite attractive.
See how it is, see how it is. Things have changed now.
Yeah. You
Lost
looked
my
a lot
hair
different, yeah.
Lost my coat.
Right, okay. This is your lovely room. Good stuff. I went to Butlins to get a man.
Psycho.
Yeah. A little bit psycho.
That's weird, that, isn't it? I admit that's weird.
It's just a plan.
Admit that's weird.
They weren't that many.
You said that every single... Like, last night, we were talking about this, right? It says, every single woman has a plan.
Yeah.
Every single woman
has some kind of plan.
To go to Butlins
and find a man. Was my plan.
She rhymed.
Yeah.
Right, I'm just going to put that back a bit, just so I can have a feel. What is it, this one?
What is it now?
46.
46? That's if it's just 6 centimetres, they don't need to be. Be away. Massive head.
Massive head, ginger hair. 2 stone.
2 stone. I went to the midwife for my usual checkup just after 40 weeks and she measured my stomach as you always do and it was measuring big, so it was 5 centimetres over. So they took me for a growth scan and when they did the growth scan they realised that the estimated weight of the baby would be £9.7. So we were looking at a large baby and that's why the doctor said, let's just get him out.
So is there anything that you want to ask?
Is it for now? Up to now, is his heartbeat alright?
Beautiful.
Yeah?
Beautiful. Happy child. What were we to call him?
Finley.
Oh, that's nice. And what did they call your little girl?
Amelia.
Oh, that's nice names together.
I've always been really weird. I've always been one of those families that wake up in the morning and all have breakfast together. I think I slept at my mate's house once and his entire family sat around the table and they're all having this like nice breakfast and the father came and you see it on like breakfast cereal adverts and father comes in, have a bit of toast and go, bye kids, and off he goes. And I saw that as like, that sounds pretty cool.
I have to do my head in today. It's grown.
Yeah, are you growing it?
Well, just a little bit, just so I can cut
nice.
cut into it a bit. But it's, I think because it rained as well on the way here, it's got a bit.
Mine's horrendous. Have you ever had it long?
Yeah, I used to have it long, but really scraggly. Never did anything with it. I know, it was like horrible.
Right, okay.
Why are you waiting?
So I can do this.
Dr. Bren.
How are you feeling?
You need to go up your arm.
Let's have a look. It's not me. I feel like an offensive one.
Yeah, that's...
I've always wanted to do that, I don't know why. I think when you've got no money and you're living like at Butlins and stuff like that, you assume these things are going to happen, like money's going to come from somewhere, that we're going to get married in about a year and then we'll do this and we'll do that. And none of that happens.
We got to a point where we'd been going out a lot and drinking a lot and having fun and socialising, and then you think, well, at what point do you grow up? When do you decide that it's time to... And out of the three things, the mortgage, the children or the wedding, which one would you rather do? I chose children.
I chose children.
It may be because you've had a baby before, and that you said that you've had quite a lot of tightenings, painful. But it may be that the neck of the womb is open, that we can go straight on to breaky waters.
All right.
She's got good stamina, hasn't you? Yeah. There we are. Water's broke.
Wow.
I'm just going to give you a stretch and sweep to stimulate some hormones as well. Woo! Flooded. Okay, that's brilliant. So I'm just going to bob you on monitor now because I've done that just for a short time, and then we'll get you up, walking about, and fingers crossed you'll just go into labour with that.
You don't make any sense to me. Look how normal you are. All that's just happened. You're like, yeah, it's just perfect. The car. You're good, you aren't you?
Had one lady once, and the waters went, and then the baby came quite quickly afterwards, and I just got absolutely drenched in these waters because they were all behind the baby. Once that baby was out, that was it, and I was right there, obviously, delivering. It's such a distinct smell. Sometimes I'll be in Morrison's and I can smell, waters. And I sort of look around like, oh no, what's going to happen? But I think it's normally just my imagination.
Hiya, are you meant to be coming to maternity assessments? Yeah, okay.
I was born in Michigan, in a city near Detroit. When I was a teenager, I think I started reading biographies of, the Beatles and things like that. And just the more I found out about it, the more interested I became in England and all things English.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, does she know what you're having? Do you know what you're having?
A boy.
Little brother for you. That's nice. Sorry, I'm just feeling down here for baby's head.
I mean, I'm always probably going to think your accent's sexy, so...
People wouldn't think that here, but when you go to America, I do. It's surprising.
It's funny. It's like, I don't know, it's just like, oh, you're foreign. I want to know more about you, so... But,
They think I sound like Hugh Grant, don't they?
Oh my God! Don't do this for a long time, Celia.
I think when I asked Shannon to marry me, the major thing was asking permission from her dad. That was the funny bit. I had to go into the house and ask this ex-US Army Vietnam... US Marine... ex-Vietnam veteran sergeant, the permission to marry his daughter. That was the toughest bit, but I came through it all right, and he was very happy to let me have your hand in marriage.
Whoa. Okay, I'm coming out now.
Okay.
So, what I can feel there is that you're about 3 to 4 centimetres. Baby's head is still a little bit high up, so we've still got time for baby to come down. With these contractions, you can feel a big bag of bulging membranes there, so hopefully waters will go soon. Okay. So all is well.
Just to get this right, we can't... Once she goes into the delivery suite, we can't go in then, can we?
No,
with them. That's fine. Now we understand that. That's fine. There's no telling how long it'll be once she gets in the suite, is there? It could be, 10 minutes or hours? You
10 minutes, 10 hours,
yeah,
who knows?
Exactly, yeah. This birth is probably going to be different for me because I've got Celia to look after this time.
You're the live wire. Who's getting a brother today, You are.
How slim is Jane Todd? She's in yellow bottom.
Oh my God.
Nothing to you.
She's getting a bit wound up.
Shall I get rid of her then?
No, don't say that. I don't mean it like that.
We have quite strict rules about children on the maternity assessment centre and delivery suite, and that rule is that we don't have children. The rules are set up because it's not always
a quiet, peaceful place, and there is a lot of screaming going on sometimes, and it's not always a place that you'd want your children to be.
You don't realise the seriousness of the situation, dear Celia. Do you, darling? Shall we go? Come on, darling. See you later, then.
Okay.
You hang in there.
Has it got worse since you've stood up? Keep breathing through, Shannon. If you started to feel that kind of pressure, then maybe it is time to think about going to delivery suites.
I think when I was even still pregnant with Celia, I knew that I wanted to have more than just one. And then when Celia was born, I was talking about it with my mom because I talked to her about pretty much everything, and I said, you know, I feel like there's another baby in me, you know, that could be born, because I'm nearly 35 now, and, you know, I just felt like it's something that I needed to hurry up and do. So I think when I told Chris, it struck a chord with him, and that's kind of reverberated like, oh, maybe, you know, this could be a bigger family sort of thing.
So we can get you some Daphne to start with. It's all right. It's all right. Deep breath.
I want to have my baby, and I want to, you know, go through the experience, but I don't want to have all the pain that goes with it. So the thing that's number one important to me is just to have the drugs.
We've got the bath in there as well if you're wanting water birth.
The water sounds nice, but then I wouldn't be able to do the epidural, would I? Yeah. I'm like all about the epidural.
No, you can do it without an epidural. You can. Believe you can.
There's no talking me out of that one. I'm just not one of those people that wants to feel it all. I don't want to feel anything, to be honest. To me, it's like you don't get a badge of motherhood for feeling the full pain of it, you know. I'm one of those people, if you get a headache, you just take some aspirin or something, you know.
I see what you're saying.
I'm a chicken when it comes to pain.
Quiet music.
Yeah, no, not yet. She's had a water's burst and that, so we're just waiting now. Just mini ones. We're just walking about now. She's gone to the toilet and that, but nothing seems to be happening. So they can let it go for at least 4 hours or something after the burst water, and then they have to start, I don't know, helping her. But yeah, she's not in any pain or anything. She's, you know what she's like. She's like a machine. I'm very much a father that will change the nappies and bath babies and put them to bed, read stories, take them out and stuff like that. But I know there's people out there that don't do half of that. I often think to myself, am I being too motherly? And that might be a Yorkshire thing as well, that I'm thinking, am I being too much of a girl? We're never like that. I never cared. And now like, I'm constantly thinking, is she all right?
Paul and I met 3 and a bit years ago. We met through work. We've got 3 older children between us. I've got a daughter from my first marriage, and Paul's got a son and a daughter from his first marriage. 8 months ago, we had our first child together at Leeds General Infirmary, and here we are 8 months on, and we're pregnant again.
Hello.
I've seen you here.
Oh, I can't believe you come back again so soon.
I know.
Well, we didn't think it'd be
Must
too
be
soon, but
insane.
there you go.
Oh, bless you. You're looking fantastic.
Thank you. How fortunate for you that you're on shift.
Calmness today,
Yes,
darling.
calmness. That's what we're after. That's all we want.
I became pregnant with Lara at the very beginning of 2011. So I went through most of 2011 being pregnant. I had Lara on the 1st of October. I had Christmas and New Year not pregnant, and then I fell on again with this one, sort of late January, early February. So out of the last, what will have been like 2 years, I will have had literally a few months of not being pregnant.
Because Lara was £10.5 when she was born, I'm obviously prone to deliver bigger babies. So they've basically said
they would rule out having a natural delivery, and they would highly recommend having a C-section.
I mean, we're having this baby today or whatever, so it doesn't really matter what size, because it's coming out.
Yeah.
It is quite palatable, but it's quite big for a head, and it's quite broad. But
so is that its head that's
no, I'm not sure, because it's quite broad.
Right.
Well, actually, no, your baby's maybe.
That's what I was thinking.
This time round with this baby, I'm considered extremely high risk. When I was having Lara, her head came out fine, and then unfortunately she got stuck and she'd got shoulder dystocia. The whole thing was quite traumatic for Lara, quite traumatic for me.
I'll be gone soon.
Yeah, well, some of it will be gone soon.
It won't be stuck out as big as that.
If somebody had asked me straight away, would you have another one? I would have still said yes. Absolutely, I would have. Because I just have always wanted a larger family. But if somebody had told me I had to go through that again, then that would have been the difference, and the answer would have probably been no.
Fact for you, drinking warm liquids can make a person feel more generous and trusting.
Wow.
Strawberries reproduce asexually.
I think I knew that.
I think I did, actually. I've doubted myself, and now I know it's a fact. People who stay up later tend to have a higher IQ.
Except for Brendan.
Shut up. Well, I didn't go to bed until 12:30 last night.
You were rocking it.
Oh, yeah.
You love to be the centre of attention.
I don't know what you mean.
Although you're a worrier.
Yeah.
You worry about absolutely everything. If there is anything in the world that needs to be worried about, you will.
Every year, more and more koalas are infected by chlamydia.
How many koalas got chlamydia?
No, what I do hate about you...
It's not hate. Well,
Sorry, what?
Calm down.
What I dislike about you...
What is it that annoys you or irritates you? What I hate?
You don't worry about things.
You don't need to worry, because things just have a way of working themselves
They
out.
don't, unless I do something about it, because if you just sit there not worrying about it, then nothing gets done. You have to worry about it, then take action and do it.
Good news, I think the First Lady's going down now.
Oh, cool.
We thought we had a bit of an emergency going on. Which I thought, just typical. But I think we're okay, darling. Oh, Dr. Winfield. Thank you.
Hello, I'm not bad, thank you.
I recognise you. You had that shoulder dystocia.
Yes.
And here we are.
Again.
How brave.
Yes.
How brave.
We're doing a different way of doing it this time.
Yeah, so I'm going to do section for you this morning.
Less grief, less stress.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So, we're quite busy on delivery suite this morning. We've got a few things happening. We've got a lady in theatre at the moment for section, another one probably pending, and then we'll get you done as soon as we can.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. I'm starting to get nervous for you now.
Oh, God.
There's something about being in hospital, you just want to be at home, don't you? When you feel rubbish, you just want to be at home.
This time, until baby is right here in my arms, you know, without any complications, I think I will be a little bit on edge. Purely because of what I went through last time.
Big deep breath in.
Okay, big push for me.
Big push right down into your bottom. Really, really hard. Beautiful, that's great.
With Dawn's last baby, her labour was really straightforward and everything seemed to be going quite well. When it came to the point of delivery, the baby didn't come in the normal way that we would expect.
Big deep breath in and really hard like before.
Big push for me.
Right down in your
Okay,
bottom.
no. Roberts, please, can we have the back of the bed down?
So can we put
1, 2, 3, no.
So we're going to bring your knees together. That makes more space in your pelvis, all right?
Okay, now, another big push for me now, Dawn, yeah? Big push for me. 1, 2, 3, no.
I knew very little, really, of what was going on because I was laid down and I was so surrounded by so many people. This is something wrong with my
Your
baby.
baby's shoulders are a bit stuck, okay? So we're trying to deliver your baby's shoulders, all right? Did you stay as calm as you can? You're doing really well.
You're doing really well, darling. Do you want rocking again?
It's all right, Dawn. It's all right.
The whole atmosphere in there changed. You could tell it had gone from being quite light-hearted and jovial to very, very serious very, very quickly.
Still doing pressure, is that all right?
Not at the minute.
Okay, so no pressure.
Okay, can I have another bit of rocking? 2, 3. The posterior arm is lateral to the body, so I'm trying to flex the elbow and get it across.
Okay, should we try rotating the anterior shoulder then?
It's coming up anterior, it's transverse now.
The thing that really sticks in my mind was the voice of somebody just counting down.
2, 3,
4, 5, 6, 7.
And I was thinking, every time they got to 0, I was thinking, well, that's another however long the baby's been stuck now.
Yeah, I'm trying
It's okay, it's alright.
I think we should try and rotate the posterior arm.
That's what I was doing. I was trying to get that
I can't get the arm out.
It's lateral to its body. Let's break the clavicle in the next one. Okay.
Right, let's put her back in a good McRoberts. Put her knees together.
Knees out together here, so let's get
really together, okay? The longer it takes for us to deliver the baby, the more likely it is that the baby will have some long-term problems or the baby may die.
So we're having to deliver baby down, darling, so that we can get baby out.
Just flick that elbow.
Come on, sweetheart, you're alright. It's okay.
Baby's coming down, baby's coming.
Can you give us a little push? You can, yeah, good. Okay, yeah, ready, let's go, yeah.
That's it, it's done. It's done. Baby's on.
And it's a girl, the old devil.
Yeah, it's alright.
It was just awful. I thought they'd not shown me because I thought we'd lost her. It wasn't just the time in the room. It was afterwards, when we got home, when we had quiet time, where you'd just be sat on an evening watching TV and you'd see somebody with the baby, and all of a sudden, although I'd got my baby in my arms, I'd just think, oh, we nearly didn't have this.
You alright?
Yeah.
Self-tape on.
All actions rolling. Oh, we're going.
Oh, I'm scared now.
Too late now.
I think for women coming back to the operating theatre who've had a difficult time previously, the environment must evoke quite a lot of emotion in them because they come back through those doors and it's a very distinct place. It's got very distinctive smells and sounds and bright lights, and as soon as they come through the door, they must instantly go back to last time they've been there.
You'll be alright. Hey, come on, it's okay. You'll be alright. Hey, come on, it's okay. It's okay. You'll be alright. You'll be fine. Yeah, you'll be fine, sweetheart. We don't know what's coming, so it'll be a surprise. And I'm here. It's alright. It's okay. Alright. It's not like last time, so it's fine. Okay?
What I want more than anything this time is to be able to hold my baby straight away or within minutes. With Lara, I didn't hold Lara for hours. I really want that first squeeze and that first look in his eyes.
Everything at all?
That's lovely. Yeah, baby pink.
We're weeing already.
Oh, nice.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, gorgeous.
She's fine, isn't she? Yeah. A lot of worry than we had before. All gone.
I'm in a place where I've got a lot of love to give children, and Lara, Jasmine, Paul's children, they are absolutely our world. So the fact that, sometimes you've got to fight a little bit harder for these things is sometimes worth the fight.
Celia, you want to say hello to Mummy? You want to say hello to Mummy?
Oh, thank you. Hang on. Hello.
Hello there, it's us again.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
Yeah, we're all right. We're just playing Celia's and getting things out and spreading them all over the floor.
I'm about to have my epidural.
Pardon?
Yes. Oh, I'm actually, I think we're going to do it right now. Can I call you back?
You're having the epidural?
Yeah.
Right now. Okay,
Yeah.
we'll call you back later. Say bye-bye,
Okay.
Mummy. Say bye.
Bye. Bye.
See you later then.
Are you all right round that side? Is that better?
Yeah, that's great. First things in grip.
Yeah.
You get a pen, remember to tell me and I'll stop.
I remember being in labor before, and I was just completely like screaming my head off before I was given the epidural. But there were no other women screaming besides me, which I couldn't believe. And I just thought, it's like the British stoicism, you know, and I kept thinking, like, you people don't have to, you know, not scream. You can let yourselves go.
Contracting away. Everybody should labor like this. This is like the Cadillac of births here. I'm in total comfort.
Oh. I'm sorry I keep walking around, but
I know, but it does my head in.
when it really annoys you, I'll stop.
Should have fidget.
No, I think I've got that attention deficit disorder.
Probably.
Can you catch that?
No, it's not contagious.
I think I've got it. I think men should be more involved in the labour room, but I don't know how. And I'd love to have the answer. It's like, we can't do anything though. I want to be involved, but you don't do anything. You really are just there for you if you require it. Do you know what I mean? We shouldn't enforce
Just
it.
to wind us up, are you?
Well, yeah, but
distract us from the pain.
I think what it is as well, I thought I was being real. So if I was anything different, then I think you wouldn't have been.
I think to be fair though, if you were stood there in some kind of like really dramatic thing saying, breathe, let's breathe together, let's do this, holding hands, and I'd have just...
Well, I try to make you laugh on that, and I tried to be normal.
Yeah.
And if I'm annoying in normal life, then let's be annoying here. Do you know what I mean? Let's keep it real.
Have a little feel of your tummy for your next pain and see how they sort of feel. You seem really comfortable with them. They're not sort of causing you any pain, any stress or anything at the moment.
Not yet.
Yeah. Right, so you're just one of those sort of silent ones.
You just can't tell. This labour, I want it to be a bit more controlled, and I want to be able to rein myself in a bit. I think with this one I'm more prepared because I know what's coming. I know how much it hurts, and I know it's going to be over.
It's a big one.
They're whopping contractions. They've been like that for a while.
Yeah.
You're just silently
calm,
pain,
yeah.
aren't you? Yeah, they are the good, the strong.
The thing is, no disrespect to you, while you're you shouldn't show it. I think you need to be more, right, that's a big one, because you're not showing it in your face at all. Which is
That's how I deal with it.
It's very hard, though. We're all like
looking
looking at that thinking, that looks high, but you're not doing it. Thinking, that can't be right.
Off the scale.
It's in machine. Or any normal human being would be crying, screaming, you're like, yeah.
Come on then, Danny, we want to see you. And I want to see what he looks like, most of all. I want to see, like, if he resembles anybody in my family or...
Sometimes I look at my eldest daughter and it's just like looking at my mother. And everybody says I look like my mum.
Yeah, I know what you mean. My mom and I, and Celia does too, have all the same eyes. So it's funny. I've got this, my picture on Facebook is the three of us laying with our heads together. If I did have the opportunity, I would have my mother be there. It's just something that I can't really plan on because I don't know when I'm going to give birth, so I can't tell her to come at a certain time. It does make me, kind of miss her more, and it's something that I wish could happen, but it can't, so I just, have to deal with it. That's just life, living in Britain when you're, separated from the rest of your family.
So is that if I examine you again?
Let's see, like 4 hours, does it? You're probably about 7 to 8 centimetres, which is good, yeah. So yeah, you're probably about 8 centimetres.
Okay, that's good.
That's good progress. His head's come down a lot. Sally! Yes, darling, are you alright? Okay. You had a baby? No, we're going to have a baby.
You what?
You're going to have a baby? Yeah, at some point. She's 8. So. Oh, that's good.
Is she 8 centimetres now?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
She'll progress sort of reasonably quickly now.
See, the sad thing is, if she hadn't had that epidural, she probably would have delivered and got a 6-hour discharge. That's room 2 still. When are you coming out? You gonna sing Diana Ross to me? I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Gonna let it show.
With some big ones.
Starting to get a bit more.
Yeah, a bit more
painful.
Yeah.
You can see they're coming a bit closer together now.
Right, good.
It's not in a nasty way, but it's a good thing that you're starting to feel them a bit more now.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll keep an eye on them. I'll keep feeling them. So just the last couple have just started to come stronger.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Have you met anybody else who was as calm as Kiri before?
No.
I've not.
You're making me nervous, Kiri. I don't quite know how to read you yet.
Been trying for years, you never get it.
Yeah.
You never get it.
I'm even have to have painkillers soon. It's that bad.
Is it?
Do you know what I mean? People are normally hitting me, but get me my pain relief. Bless you. Yeah, whatever you want. If you want some tablets, if you want to try a bit of gas in it, it's fine.
I just love you. I've got a lot of respect for you. She's hardcore.
You are. You're a good one.
I'm off to have a baby. I'm off to have a baby. I'm not coming back out till that man is out. So she says, right, I'm off. I'm off for my bed. Right, we're going to have a baby, Shannon. He's having a laugh now, is Daddy.
Yeah.
You've got to accept that each labour is different, so you approach each labour as a new labour, and that's people with the first labour, the second labour. This is brand new, and you've got to take that as is what is happening now. I always say to women, think about what's happening now, not what has happened, what is going to happen. Think about now. That's it, and keep it going. And again, come on, big push down, big push, big push. And again, come on, give me another one.
It's not what you think it's going to be. When I thought about it, I always thought it would be something horrible. So horrible I didn't want to think about it because I thought it'd be so, painful and scary, but it's not. It's really a life-affirming thing,
Nearly there. Go on, just give me a little push now. Little.
So used to pushing really hard.
Yeah, just little ones. In fact, you don't even need to.
Yeah, it's his head out. Let's just put you down a bit. Yeah. How easy with that? So next contraction.
Push like I was really hard.
Right. Come on then. Oh, down you go, that's it. Oh, yeah. Tangle your lab. Oh, baby. Oh, thank you. 6, yeah, I'd say. Hello, what have you got in your ear there? See your mummy. Go see your mummy now. There we are. I think it's a bit bigger than £6.
Hey.
Hello, just go to room 7 to see Shannon Oxley. Thank you. Yeah, we've been told it's alright to bring her just to see the baby. I know they're not usually allowed in, are they? Just that now the baby's born. Thank you. Here we are. Hello. Hello again. Thank you.
Sit down. Sit down.
you been saying this whole time, Cece?
I remember my first daughter, my second child. I remember my son coming in, he'd got a pink teddy, and he'd been shopping with his grandma, and he'd been sick with excitement in Iceland. And I remember him, and he came in, he was creeping in, and I think he was so scared about what he was going to see. And we brought him over, and yeah, I remember his face. And he put the teddy in the cot. Yeah, don't forget it.
There he is, look, can you say baby?
Oh, what do you think of him, Cece? That's
like
your
him?
brother. Can you say Danny?
Kiss for mummy. Hold on, mummy. Well done.
Hold your hand, Cece. Oh.
When I was a student, the first baby I delivered, I remember the first time I put my hands on the baby's head as it was being born, and I was just so nervous, and I remember my heart beating. We had to get 40 births to pass our degree, and I've got a big star next to number 23. And number 23, the delivery I did, where I finally actually did my job, which was see what time the baby was born, cut the cord, and hand the baby over. And up until that point, I used to cry so much I didn't do it, and I never ever knew what time the baby was born.
It's alright, Gordon.
Just a lot of pressure, a lot of tissue stretching, okay? So you're normal. So then I can see the tip of your baby's head, okay? You're doing really well.
Come us down, come on.
That's it. I
Go
know
on,
it's
girl.
hurting you. Well done.
Come on, babe, that's it.
Well done, go on.
Keep going,
Brilliant.
keep going.
Well done.
Yes, go on.
That's it, well done.
I want Finley and Amelia to inherit your wit and your humour, and I think it'd be quite good if she didn't, if neither of them worried as much as you do. But that's about it, really.
I want our children to inherit your beauty.
See lots more of his head on that time. Doesn't look like he's got much hair.
Ginger them.
Yeah.
See the top of his head, babe.
Oh, sweetheart, that's it.
Come on, baby. Come on, you're doing really well. Come on.
Fantastic. Do one on, and that's it.
Come on.
That's it, you're doing it. That's it. There you go. There you go, his head's out.
I think it means a lot to me to be there at birth. I mean, that's when your role as a father starts, from the moment they're born, because you can see it. I mean, as much as it's an awful sight at that moment in time, but you're like, wow, I've created that, look what's out. There's something there that I can touch and grab and feel, and it's an amazing feeling. It is. It's just, you can't beat that feeling, and that's the sign of a proper dad. Because if that don't put you off, nothing will. Come on, baby. Come on, push. Come on, darling. Big push. Come on, let's get him out.
There he is, he's coming.
Come on, he's coming.
Here he
I think being a dad definitely makes me feel like I'm a better man. When you have children, it's time to grow up, and it does make you a man, because you are now responsible for these beautiful things, and that's it. That's where your life starts, I think. Well done. Gorgeous, it's absolutely beautiful.
Right. In labour, Grandma called me the exorcist because it was like, get off me every time she touched me. Vanilla fracture. I hope I'm not exorcist this time.
Yeah, get out my face. Sorry. Look my back. Bit lower.
That's your bum, darling. It's not your back.
It's my lower back. From the 20-week scan, when we found out that the baby had a diaphragmatic hernia, it's been a bit of a roller coaster, really, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Your baby's kind of telling us that he wants to come now.
The day he's born, is the scariest day rather than the happiest day of your life.
If you can't wait till next week, there's a wealth of birth videos, exclusive footage and midwife insights online at channel4.com/oneborn.
There's devastating news about a condition previously undiagnosed. Born to be Different continues tomorrow night at 9. Keeping secrets is not always a good thing. The Mimic is miffed at his ex. Next.
Morning, morning, morning.
Hello, maternity assistant midwife.
Every minute of every hour
Is this what they call active labour?
of every day,
We keep calm and eat cake.
a baby is born in Britain.
I want him out now. I can't do this anymore.
Is baby's head out yet?
I am your big brother.
We filmed around the clock
Shall I get the midwife?
Help is out.
in a busy maternity hospital to find out what it really feels like
Push, push, push.
to bring new life into the world.
Something's happening down there. That's it. That's it. That's it. Baby's head's out. You have got it.
Happy birthday, little man.
Capturing new lives beginning and others changing forever.
So proud of you both.
Gorgeous little daughter.
There's been a lot of babies just popping out today.
We love it. We wish they all just popped out.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, it's Kimmy Bradley. Hello. Hi.
You've got to watch the floor because we just got some.
We met in Butlins in about 2003. I was working behind the bar and then Redcoat Bren walked into the bar that we were working in and he was
Fit.
quite attractive. to
See
say
how
the
it
least.
is, see how it is.
Me
Things
and
have changed now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Lost my
looked a
hair
lot
and
different, yeah.
Lost my coat.
Right, okay.
This is your lovely room.
Good stuff. I went to Butlins to get a man.
Psycho.
Yeah. A little bit psycho.
That's weird, that, innit? Admit that's
It's
weird.
just a plan.
Admit that's weird.
There weren't that many.
You said that every single... Like, last night, we were talking about this, right? It says, every single woman has a plan.
Yeah.
Every single
Every single woman
has a
has
plan.
some kind of plan.
To go to Butlins
and find a man. That was my plan.
She rhymed.
Yeah.
Right, I'm just going to put bed back a bit, just so I can have a feel. It is a big one.
What is it now?
46.
46? That's if it's just 6 centimetres, they don't need to be. They're weighing. Massive head.
Massive head, ginger hair. 2 stone.
2 stone.
I went to the midwife for my usual checkup just after 40 weeks and she measured my stomach as you always do and it was measuring big, so it was 5 centimetres over. So they took me for a growth scan and when they did the growth scan they realised that the estimated weight of the baby would be £9.7. So we were looking at a large baby and that's why the doctor said, let's just get him out.
So is there anything that you want to ask?
Is it for now? Up to now, is his heartbeat alright?
Beautiful.
Yeah?
Beautiful. Happy child. What we're going to call him?
Finley.
Oh, that's nice. And what do they call your little girl? Amelia. Oh, that nice names together.
I've always been really weird. I've always been one of those families that wake up in the morning and all have breakfast together. I think I slept at my mate's house once. His entire family sat around the table and they're all having this like nice breakfast. And the father came and you see it on like breakfast cereal adverts. The father comes in, have a bit of toast and go, bye kids, and off he goes. And I saw that as like, that sounds pretty cool.
How's Jim head in today? It's grown.
Yeah, are you growing it?
Well, just a little bit, just so I can cut it,
nice.
cut into it a bit. But it's, I think because it rained as well on the way here, it's got a bit.
Mine's horrendous. Have you ever had it long?
Yeah, I used to have it long, but really scraggly. Never did anything with it. I know, it was like horrible.
Right, okay.
So I can do this.
Dr. Bren.
How are you feeling?
You need to up your arm. You go.
Let's have a look. This is not me. I thought that offensive.
Yeah, that's.
I always wanted to do that. I don't know why. I think when you've got no money and you're living like at Butlins and stuff like that, you assume these things are going to happen. Like money's going to come from somewhere, that we're going to get married in about a year, and then we'll do this and we'll do that. And none of that happens.
We got to a point where we'd been going out a lot and drinking a lot and having fun and socialising, and then you think, well, at what point do you grow up? When do you decide that it's time to... And out of the three things, the mortgage, the children, or the wedding, which one would you rather do? We chose children.
We chose children.
It may be because you've had a baby before, and that you said that you've had quite a lot of tightenings, painful. But it may be that the neck of the womb is open, that we can go straight on to breaky waters. All right. She's got good stamina, hasn't you? Yeah. There we are. Water's broke.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm just going to give you a stretch and sweep, stimulate some hormones as well. Woo! Flooded. Okay, that's brilliant. So I'm just going to bob you on monitor now because I've done that just for a short time, and then we'll get you up, walking about, and fingers crossed you'll just go into labour with that.
You don't make any sense to me. Look how normal you are. All that's just happened. You're like, yeah, it's just perfect. The guy. You're good, you aren't you?
Had one lady once, and the waters went, and then the baby came quite quickly afterwards, and I just got absolutely drenched in these waters because they were all behind the baby. Once that baby was out, that was it, and I was right there, obviously, delivering. It's such a distinct smell. Sometimes I'll be in Morrison's and I can smell, waters. And I sort of look around like, oh no, what's going to happen? But I think it's normally just my imagination.
Hiya, are you meant to be coming to maternity assessments? Yeah, okay.
I was born in Michigan, in a city near Detroit. When I was a teenager, I think I started reading biographies of like the Beatles and things like that. And just the more I found out about it, the more interested I became in England and all things English.
Hi.
Hi.
Does she know what you're having? Do you know what you're having?
A boy.
Little brother for you, that's nice. Sorry, I'm just feeling down here for baby's head.
I mean, I'm always probably going to think your accent's sexy, so...
People wouldn't think that here, but when you go to America, I do. It's surprising.
It's funny. It's like, I don't know, it's just like, oh, you're foreign. Like, I want to know more about you, so... But, like...
They think I sound like Hugh Grant, don't they?
Oh my God. Don't do this for a long time, Celia.
I think when I asked Shannon to marry me, the major thing was asking permission from her dad. That was the funny bit. I had to go into the house and ask this ex-US Army Vietnam... US Marine... ex-Vietnam veteran sergeant the permission to marry his daughter. That was the toughest bit, but I came through it all right, and he was very happy to let me have your hand in marriage.
Whoa. Okay, I'm coming out now.
Okay.
So, what I can feel there is that you're about 3 to 4 centimetres. Baby's head is still a little bit high up, so we've still got time for baby to come down. With these contractions, you can feel a big bag of bulging membranes there, so hopefully waters will go soon. Okay. So all is well.
Just to get this right, we can't... Once she goes into the delivery suite, we can't go in then, can we?
No,
with that's fine. Now we understand that, that's fine. There's no telling how long it'll be once she gets in the suite, is there? It could be, 10 minutes or hours? You
10 minutes, 10 hours,
yeah,
who knows?
Exactly, yeah. This birth is probably going to be different for me because I've got Celia to look after this time.
You're a little live wire. Who's getting a brother today, You are.
How slim is Jane Todd? She's in yellow bottoms. Oh my God.
Nothing to eat.
She's getting a bit wound up. Yeah.
Shall I get rid of her then?
No, don't say that. I don't mean it like that.
We have quite strict rules about children on the maternity assessment centre and delivery suite, and that rule is that we don't have children. The rules are set up because it's not always a quiet, peaceful place, and there is a lot of screaming going on sometimes, and it's not always a place that you'd want your children to be.
You don't realise the seriousness of the situation, dear Celia. Do you, darling? Shall we go? Come on, darling. See you later, then.
Okay.
You hang in there.
Has it got worse since you've stood up? Keep breathing through, Shannon. If you're starting to feel that kind of pressure, then maybe it is time to think about going to delivery suite. Yeah.
I think when I was even still pregnant with Celia, I knew that I wanted to have more than just one. And then when Celia was born, I was talking about it with my mom because I talked to her about pretty much everything, and I said, I feel like there's another baby in me, that could be born, because I'm nearly 35 now, and, I just felt like it's something that I needed to hurry up and do. So I think when I told Chris, it struck a chord with him, and that's kind of reverberated like, oh, maybe, this could be a bigger family sort of thing.
So we can get you some gas and air to start with. It's all right. Deep breath.
I want to have my baby, and I want to, go through the experience, but I don't want to have all the pain that goes with it. So the thing that's number one important to me is just to have the drugs.
We've got the bath in there as well if you're wanting water birth.
The water sounds nice, but then I wouldn't be able to do the epidural, would I? Yeah. I'm like all about the epidural.
No, you can do it without an epidural. You can. Believe you can.
There's no talking me out of that one. I'm just not one of those people that wants to feel it all. I don't want to feel